Hi, folks, and welcome to the Sunday morning Samoflange. I'm Matt.
I'm Benjamin.
Choose your own Samoflange.
We're
Part
gonna
3.
choose some Samoflange. Part 3.
To recap, 2 weeks ago, one shot, one kill,
One
went
shot,
through
one
it,
kill.
flawless victory.
The legend will live on forever.
The second, last week, the best ending
Pretty good endings.
of going to see the Congress at the end. If you go too early, it's bad.
Yeah.
But if you go later, later's fine.
In politics, timing is everything. So we
So-
learned that the hard way.
So at this point, I think that was the best ending in 2, by the way.
You think that
I don't think we pulled
lining
the
up
trigger
the bad
blew
guy in their
everyone
sights
out.
and just pulling the proton torpedoes out. Bam!
But if you go a chapter before that,
Yes.
he blows everyone
He
up.
blows everyone up because he's indestructible to the death rays or something. Or to the
What's the
Yeah.
difference? That's what I didn't understand.
Something we're missing here. So we were
Yeah.
talking this week about how we got to find out what's the motivation for Tara. What's the motivation for Flip Off?
Yeah.
You know, like what's going on?
It's check off.
Check off Flip
It's
Off.
Flip Off.
Like, or what
That's
are we?
right.
What are we even doing with these
So
guys?
we're gonna play around, and we're gonna go. We did your storyline and won it. We
Yeah,
did your
clearly.
first choice,
Boom.
and won it. We did my storyline, and we did win again.
Yes.
But we had to back up.
But we had a
little bit.
pretty good ending though, and also we had a
Yeah,
good
had a
death
good ending.
with the death of the old man
Yes,
instant
Old
death.
Man Instant
I
Death.
love that. With
So
the
now
Indiana
I want to
Jones.
explore your realm because there's got to be
My
some connection.
realm.
Your realm. We're gonna do the we're gonna go back in time.
back in time.
Okay, Marty, we can't change the time. All right. So anyway, but we're gonna go back to page 13.
Page 13.
We had 2 choices of 19 and 24. We
If you
took 19.
choose to go to the void of Nairo,
Yeah.
turn to page 19.
So that's what they said
If
to
you
avoid.
choose to go to follow-up, turn to page 24.
So let's go to 24. Let's go to follow-up. I don't think we've been to that planet, correct?
We have.
Oh, we have.
And that's where we got sucked into the mind beam.
Excellent. Let's go
And-
back. If we find something familiar, I'll let you know.
Gotcha.
So far, we haven't.
Let's see. This
Go
is a
find
new
some mind
page
beam.
so far.
But
All right.
it's an earlier time, so maybe the mind beam doesn't even exist now. I don't
The
even-
adventure continues on page 24.
Right on.
The planet Follow is part of a star system of a unique configuration. Triple moons and a giant sun occupy a remote galactic space. Life forms on Follow are non-humanoid and are considered dangerous to explorers. Space literature abounds with reports of crews that have never returned from the planet or survivors who were badly mauled. Recently, a humanoid colony was established on Follow, which is ideally situated for special types of agricultural study. Your cousin Colin is part of the Follow Agricultural Research Team. A journey to Follow is a harrowing hyperspace trip. After hours of dodging asteroids and comets, you are in orbit, preparing for a landing. But intense solar flare eruptions have knocked out contact with the Follow space station. All methods of communication have been disrupted. Flipto's doing his best, but until now the results have been negative. Wait a minute, Commander. I'm getting something. What is it, Flipto? An SOS. It's coming from a minor orbiting planet of Follow. It's off our flight plan. If we do answer it, we delay our landing on Follow. What do we want to do? If you answer the SOS, turn to page 28. If you decide to proceed with the landing on Follow, to follow the light track and deal with the SOS later, turn to page 36. Now, I believe
I don't think we've been to any.
we
of
haven't
those.
done 36 because we landed on Follow before, right? And isn't that where we got mind beam tricked?
Well,
And-
let's go back. Let's go 28 and 36. Let's go to 36.
because like
Let's go.
Kobayashi Maru, the reason that's an
I'm
impossible choice is because you have to answer an SOS.
Maybe now we can make it on the planet since we're there a lot earlier. So let's go.
Wait,
let's
we're
go.
going to abandon the SOS? We're just going to leave them? You never not answer the SOS. Every captain has to do that.
No, we're going to the Mind Flame
Okay.
planet to see.
The Mind Flame?
It's gonna be different this time now. Obviously,
I'm clearly.
it's not as dangerous.
Look, we got a new illustration of a giant ship descending and landing on a planet. So
I told you.
It's good stuff happening. The primary mission. Our primary mission is to close in on the evil Power Master, you say? But, Commander, it's the code of space to answer an SOS. I know, Flipto, but I'm overriding tradition or laws in this one instance. Our mission is more important, much more important than one crew in trouble. We must save millions of lives. The evil Power Master threatens planets all over the universe. 'Tis your choice, Commander, and your responsibility. Please make a recording in my formal objection of your decision. As you wish, Flipto, but I won't change my mind. We won't ignore them, but our first and most important mission is to track down the evil Power Master. We might be on a wild goose chase searching for a light track leading to Follow, but I stick by my decision. Flipto nods. You see the look of concern on his face, but you are convinced that you are right. The space vehicle is in position over Follop, and you give the order to descend on the planet's surface. Slowly, the ship moves to Follop's atmosphere. Outside, there is a usual red glow from re-entry friction. Then, with a soft bounce of the retro rockets to cushion the landing, the ship is down on page 38.
Okay.
Wow! Flipto, look at that! Outside thick protective portals, you glimpse what must have once been a thriving, industrious, and elegant space colony. The city, or what's left of it, smolders in the bright light of the system suns. Fires here and there nibble at the vestiges of buildings. No life forms are in evidence. Turn to page 42.
Okay.
Oh,
Still not bad.
we've got a ravaged city, burning, smoldering illustration.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yes. From the looks of this, we're too late to help. Commander, this is not the trademark of the evil Power Master. This is conventional destruction. This is everyday, war-torn mess. Looks more like the work of the Naras, or their equally vicious enemies, the Budans. You're not in agreement, but something still nags at you. Go to the next page. What about the light track that we were supposed to be following? Whatever it was, Commander, it has no meaning for us now. There is nothing left. We came too late, Flippo says with resignation. Flipto, we can't know for sure unless we investigate. The light must have meant something. This may be the work of the evil Power Master after all, and there may be survivors. One thing we do know, Commander, those people who issued the SOS still need our help. What is our next step? If you decide to get out of your ship and search for survivors, turn to page 66. If you decide to leave Follop to search for those who sent the SOS, turn to 46. So we're on
Now
page
this is
43.
43.
43.
Hold on. 43. And then what were the two choices again?
66 gets us out of the ship and looking for survivors. Did we go to 66 before?
No.
My goodness. And if we decide to leave and go for the SOS, we'll turn to 46.
46.
What do you want to do, Commander? What do you think?
Your choice this time.
I mean, I kind of want to see if we can get out onto the planet this time and if it's entirely different.
So what? That's 66?
That's 66, yeah.
Go. Let's do it. Wow, so many choices. Going down
It's
this rabbit
tons,
hole.
yeah.
This is pretty impressive now.
Come on, let's see what really happened here. Follow me. You command the others. You leave the protection of the ship. Hours later, after you have searched the devastated city, the only living creature you come across is an aged farmer. He is an exile from another colony. Condemned for a forgotten crime, he was sent to work in the grain fields of Follop for life. The farmer tells you that it was indeed the forces of the evil Power Master who struck. Don't trust them ever. They'll use anything they can to win. Here they use fire, simple fire, to destroy. What does the evil Power Master want? Why? The old man looks at you with very grimly, and speaks. Come on now, that's easy enough. Power. Raw power. You're too late. He's gone, and you'll never defeat him. Turn to page 70.
Okay.
You say goodbye to the farmer, return to the base headquarters at Lakos, and report in. There's a message awaiting you from the evil Power Master. It reads, Foolish human, you think you can deal with me? Then try. I challenge you to a duel. Meet me in the stadium of Axum at noon tomorrow. Signed, the evil Power Master.
No, it didn't say signed.
It says evil Power Master.
Oh, okay.
But I had to say signed.
Sincerely. With love.
With all my
Best
blessings.
wishes.
Best wishes.
Go for it.
You have to agree to the challenge. This wanton destruction must stop.
Oh, yes.
The next day finds you at the stadium. The evil Power Master has broadcast the news of your duel. The crowds overflow the stadium. What? The crowds overflow the stadium? In one day, the whole universe gathered together to watch me fight the evil Power Master?
Slow day.
Traveled by the speed of thought.
Oh, that was the speed of thought there. You're right. You're right. That's exactly what it was.
You arrive, not full of hope, but
No.
feeling that you are a sacrifice to evil.
Never have hope.
In the Princess Leia was an idiot. In the center of the stadium, clad in the clothes of a simple peasant, stands the evil Power Master.
Oh,
He is unarmed. He looks at you coolly. then throws up his arms to the sky. A horrible laugh spreads through the air. Fools! I'm too much for you! With a clap of thunder and a cloud of dust, the evil Power Master disappears. You stand alone in the center of the stadium. You are relieved to be alive, but angry. His seeming cowardice has robbed you of the chance to do battle. Next time, you think. Next time. The end.
Next time. It's like a to be continued.
Next time, you think. Next time, I'll choose the right page. What?
Wow. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back. We'll go to 46.
That gets my vote for the worst ending so far.
That's terrible.
That was pretty bad. We're at 46?
Right, we're at 40. Well, I'm sorry. 43 was the page.
43.
And so we chose 66.
46 and 66.
Because you said you wanted to go.
I just wanted to see.
No, it was a good call. I agreed with you.
Yeah.
So we'll do 46 this time and see where it leads us.
I agree.
We're going to go back down the rabbit hole.
Okay, Flipto. We're answering the SOS. There just isn't much we can do here. With heavy hearts, you turn from the Follop colony and leave this once lovely place on the track of the SOS. The senders might have a clue to what happened on Follop. Nearing transmission zone of the SOS, Commander. Hover or go in? Asked Flipto hours later. We'll go on in. Prepare the ship for landing. Observe all emergency procedures for hostile action. Lock and load stun equipment. Turn to page 77.
Okay. 77.
The landing goes smoothly, and you, Flipto, and the droid you brought from Sarton. What? We haven't even met Sarton in this timeline, have we?
I don't remember going to Sarton.
No,
ever.
She was the chick. We met the very first one.
No.
77 is where I just said, right?
You go.
What was the page?
Go back to 46.
Let me make sure that I'm not messing this up. Yeah, turn to page 77.
Okay, all right. Confused, but okay.
The landing goes smoothly, and you, Flipto, and the droid you brought from Sarton disembark into the breathable atmosphere. Interesting.
We didn't have a choice. This was like our second choice about where we're going, splitting off. Anyway, go ahead.
The droid performs a rapid computer search of the immediate area. Nothing. The direction finder points to the last known transmission site of the SOS. It leads toward an almost impenetrable jungle. Flipto says, Commander, I am uncomfortable. Something is not quite right. You look questioningly at the droid. Its sensors indicate a life force in the area, but none of you sees any living creature. There must be a short circuit somewhere, you say. The droid never has a chance to respond. There is a thundering, overwhelming snapping of giant jaws. You realize your ship landed on top of an enormous creature. The grinning beast swallows the three of you in one gulp. The end. So, what's the name of that giant space slug in Empire Strikes Back?
Okay, the space slug.
That's what it is. So we just landed on the space slug on a bad day. We should have come back on Tuesday.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. Let's go back to 24.
We just got eaten by the space slug.
24.
24.
Man, this is about to be a complete dead end here.
This is brutal.
24. We're going to choose a choice of 28 now.
In a way, this is making me feel better because we navigated all these obstacles and hurdles and hazards that we now know about on the first try. Yeah, go us.
We've done excellent. So, okay, so now we're going to 20. Is it 28?
On page 24, if we decide to answer the SOS, we go to 28.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
There's got to be something here that we can get through.
Let's hope we don't have to go talk to Congress again. Well, then again, I don't know. Congress was pretty fun last time.
Congress hasn't let us. Well, it failed us once. But yeah,
still no chicks though.
No chicks.
In the unwritten rule of Space Flipto, we cannot ignore a distress signal. This is a tough sector of the galaxy. In we go. Okay, change this tune quick. The bullet-shaped droid is eager for action and prepares your space vehicle for the landing. The droid has a name, but it is tough to spell and impossible to pronounce. So you call him Tonto, after a famous Earthling. Like the original Tonto, this droid is quiet, capable, and ready to help out in a jam. You and Flipto make expeditionary preparations, readying the radiation counters, the stun guns, the life support packs, and the communicators. With a swirl of dust, the capsule nestles down in a sandy area on this minor planet. The sky outside is a light green, and the sand a darkish brown. Vegetation at the edge of the sand area is gigantic, tropical, and dense. Huge! It is a continuous mass of tangled green. Cactus-like plants dot the green with a pale blue sky, topped by vermilion. You key a transmit button trying to answer the SOS call. Turn to the next page.
Okay.
This is Lacunian System Rapid Force to an SOS call. Oh, this is Lacunian System Rapid Force to SOS call. Over. Your crackle emerges from your communicator. It intensifies. Then you hear a distant, weak voice. Help! Help! Mobile Agricultural Research Group 32. We are in the jungle. We saw you land. We've been attacked. Our energy is weakening. Haven't much time left. Help! It could be a trap, Commander, says Flipto. The SOS may be a decoy to lure us away from our mission. I think we should analyze the message. But is there time, Flipto? Can we take the chance and risk their lives? If you decide to wait and analyze the tape of the message, turn to 58. This is page 29. Okay. If we analyze it, we go to 58. If we decide to go right now, we go to page 55. Yeah, dude. 55
or 59?
58 or 55. We're on 29.
I'm looking over here. We've never gone to either. So
Are
55,
you kidding?
You're right. 55, let's do it.
If we decide to go right now.
Let's do it right now. Yeah. Nothing like the present.
Yeah.
Let's do it. My Rexitol's wearing off. I'm still on it.
Can't believe this. All right. We've got a great illustration here of some six-eyed monster, like, maybe doing bodily things to us that I don't know if I can speak about on the radio. But
he has us by our arms and shoulder, and he's kind of making us kneel.
There's no telling what's
at his
happening.
Crotch section.
Flipto, let's go. Someone needs you. Someone needs help.
I bet he does. Look at how he looks at it.
But did you take your Rexitol?
I think he did.
Okay.
I hope he didn't.
Stop. Okay. You know, I'm really good about not breaking character during this performance, but
Wow.
I'm having a hard time today.
Wow.
You reach for the door just as a white, blinding explosion rocks the vehicle. The droid is hurled to the floor. Its voice synthesizer is damaged. It repeats over and over. It is a very nice day. It is a very nice day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Flipto has been slammed to the floor too, where he lies shaking, less from fear, you suspect, than a force of the fall. You are in a heap yourself. You swim in and out of a sea of pain and warmth. The pain becomes so severe that you lose consciousness. When you're about to come to, you hear the droid prattling on about the weather. Flipto is recovering. Commander, don't move. You're hurt badly. We'll help you. Turn to page 56.
All right.
You lie there while the two of them gather their own strength and begin to move toward you. With a rush of pain, you fall into a deep, black space. Down, down, down into pain. When you awaken, the first thing you notice is one pair of humanoid eyes and one set of droid sensors peering at you. Flipto speaks. Commander, you are seriously injured. Whom do you wish to appoint to the command of the mission? The droid, Tonto, knows the sector better than we. It is also in communication with Sartan and her forces. If you appoint Tonto, turn to page 73. If you appoint Flipto, turn to page 76.
All right, hold on.
This is page 56.
56. So if you point Tonto.
If you appoint Tonto, 73.
Yeah.
If you appoint Flipto, turn to page 76.
Flipto, do your business.
I mean,
I've known you
there's,
longest.
There's no way we're appointing someone named
I just met you, Tonto.
Yeah, forget that.
I don't know you jack squat.
76. Come on, Spock. You don't have to ask me these questions.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Get out of here.
Flipto, you're it. Sorry.
You're it.
You tell the droid, but Flipto and I have been through a lot together. This is what it has to be. Now listen to him talking just like you, man. That's great. The droid nods in agreement. You are pleased to see that it takes the news well. It is the mark of a good leader. Don't forget, though, Tonto, I want Flipto to check everything out with you. Everything. In a way, it's going to be a shared command, okay? Flipto speaks up. I expected nothing less of you, Commander. You Earthlings seem to worship cooperation. So be it. You nod and then ease back into your bunk, acknowledging the intense pain that accompanies every single breath and movement. The thought of the evil Power Master becomes confused and tangled up in your mind as you slip into a drugged sleep. What kind of drugs? Okay.
Rexitol.
At times, as you sleep, the evil Power Master appears to you as a nightmarish figure out of some comic book. At other times, he dissolves into energy, displaying love for the universe as well as anger. Is his changing nature just part of your illness, or is there really another, better side to his nature? There is good in him. I have felt it.
Oh, my Lanta.
Turn to page 108.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Flipto leaves the space vehicle with the droid on an expedition to try to locate the people who sent the SOS. You are barely aware of what is going on. Getting well is the main thing in your mind. Slowly, you do mend. Communications from the base hospital on Lycos enable your healing to be guided by the very best medical personnel in the multi-galactic system. Weeks later, Flipto and Tonto rejoin you. All right. They have rescued the crew that sent the SOS, and all are now safely aboard. You are well enough to join them in a discussion about the evil Power Master and the strange occurrences in the galactic system. He has been very busy in his selective destruction of small, isolated planets in remote sectors. The inactivity has left you frustrated and angry. Your world is embattled. The war against the evil Power Master continues, a war with no clearly defined lines. Your ever-changing enemy appears in different forms, both human and animal. He is cloud-like energy one minute and a hideous jelly-like mass the next, but he has a genius for destruction. And you are out of action. You know that you'll get better, but it's hard to be patient. The end.
What?
It just ends, dude.
He went on an acid trip, and then that was it?
Acid tripped, and then he just gave up. Like, he just quit. He's like, man, I'm too seriously injured. Could you imagine if we had ended on that one first?
Rewind it. No, that's
that was
lame.
by far the worst.
I've thrown the book across the room.
Yeah.
All right, so
awful.
Going back to page 56, 73 is what we meant to say.
If you appoint Tonto?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Because the Martian didn't do anything.
Who would have chosen that?
Unconscious went trippy. Maybe Tonto will do something.
Let's see what happens.
Flip It didn't do nothing for me.
You take over, you tell the droid. You know the ship, the crew, and the sector we're in. I want you, however, to consult Flipto and Sartin on every move. Aye, Commander. We'll carry on. Turning slowly to face your Martian friend, you ask, Flipto, tell me the truth. Exactly how badly am I hurt? There is a lengthy silence.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Lengthy silence. So lengthy.
I was waiting for like a whoopee cushion or something. And you... It's a lengthy silence, and you are all at once, again, almost convulsed by waves of pain. Finally, Flipto speaks. It's not good, Commander. Not good at all.
Well, yeah, I got that from the long silence, asshole.
You have a broken femur and a left leg, smashed ulna and radius of the right arm, ruptured spleen, possible injuries to the kidneys, maybe the liver. Your blood pressure is bad, too. Turn to page 81.
Rub some salt in it. While you're at it. Jeez.
Right. Rub some salt in the fact that I had...
good news?
So what that I had McDonald's for lunch? You get out of here. What are my chances for recovery? Silence.
Nope.
Followed by low talk. Then, we don't know, Commander. The droid has extensive medical knowledge in its memory banks. It is the best source. The droid moves closer to you and peers down through its light sensors. Then it speaks in its synthesized sing-song voice. Gone are the "It's a nice day" repeats. Commander, analysis of available data on you, your vital signs, and your injury profile indicates you should not be alive at this time, but... There's no hesitation. You wait tensely for the droid to speak. But what? Flipto speaks. You are the but, Commander. You are alive. You are in control of your life forces. You are making it through the dark space. It is up to you. Leave the rest to us. The war against the evil Power Master is our job now. You must heal. It is in your hands. It is in your mind. It's in you. But what about the SOS? These people need help. Don't worry. We will take care of that. Rest and heal. Turn to page 95.
Okay.
The weeks pass by in confusion and pain, fall in sleep, followed by more pain, followed eventually by periods of well-being and peace.
At least when I think about the evil Power Master.
Clearly, you concentrate your energy on healing. You follow the diet, the prescribed course of medicines, and exercise. While you are working your way back to health, Tonto and Flipto successfully rescue the party that sent the SOS. Then the mission returns to base, where you can receive proper care. Back at Lacus, the doctors and hospital staff encourage you and are pleased with your progress toward full recovery. But it is not easy. Not easy at all. For now, the struggle against the evil Power Master must go on without you, until you are well enough to lead the rapid force again. The end.
So it doesn't matter who we put in charge.
No. If we get injured, it's over, bro. If Kirk is out, game over.
I guess so. Go back to page 29.
That's
There's no point. Then who cares who we appointed leader?
exactly, because apparently it's all up to you. It doesn't matter. How did
There's
we
no
even get
hope.
injured? We just got out of the
I
spaceship
can't
and then
remember.
blew up.
Something happened.
Just like
29.
An IUD blew
I'm
up.
trying to figure out. Maybe we went.
If you decide to wait and analyze the tape of the message, turn to page 58.
Let's do that because we just charged
Yeah,
in.
we
last
charged
time. Maybe
in.
that's how we got hurt.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, so 58. So now we're not hurt. Not lame either. so.
Not lame ending either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a closer look at the tape, Flipto. We'll analyze the voice, get a voice print, and truth analysis. What? They have truth analysis machines? Okay.
This whole time.
This whole time? We'll analyze the voice, get a voice print, and a truth analysis. Check it for humanoid or non-humanoid characteristics. Right away, Commander. Get Tonto to help you, Flipto. That droid can produce amazing results. Right. You sit tight, waiting for the analysis. A faked message luring a spaceship into dangerous areas is an old trick. Your primary mission is to track, expose, and eliminate the evil Power Master. You are nervous that you have made a mistake by answering the SOS. But before the analysis can be completed, the message is repeated with even greater urgency. This time, it's signed Colin. That is your cousin's name. You must go. No one, no thing could have known that your cousin Colin was on the planet. Or could they? You shiver. The evil Power Master does have amazing powers.
Yeah, because we've died 7 times and never heard about Colin.
If you want further identification, turn to page 40.
This is on
page 58.
40.
If you are satisfied that it is Colin, turn to page 60.
I want more information on this Colin guy.
It's a little sketch.
Let's go see Colin. Who is
You want
he?
more information?
Yeah, because I just found out about him on my.
You want further identification?
Yeah,
well, no,
40.
you knew Colin was there. Like we knew that
40.
Colin was on the colony, from before.
Because his name's Colin.
But just
Colony.
the fact that he, of all people, would be the one sending out the SOS.
Okay, let's do 40. I want to do 40. I want to find out more
See
about
what
it.
happens. Let's get some further identification of old Colin here.
I need to know.
Flipto, I just don't know. This sounds fishy to me. Why would the SOS come from Colin? Too much of a coincidence. The evil Power Master is capable of mind reading, right? He should have picked up brainwaves about my cousin. I think it's too... But you never finish your sentence. A beam of energy destroys your ship. All that remains is a cloud of purple dust. The end.
Because we paused?
Because we paused.
Okay, go back. We'll do 60 then.
It's no longer... Remember, this is choose your own adventure, my friend.
Charge.
You better get the heck in there.
We didn't choose any adventure. We just wanted to ask a sticky. We couldn't get a question
What is
out.
this book trying to teach me?
I don't know.
All right.
Don't think. Jump.
That must be Colin. We're going in, Flipto. We'll leave the droid behind. Flipto monitors the gas through the content of the enveloping atmosphere. It is breathable for you in the Martian. He opens the double airlock.
Wait, where do we narrowly dodge the beam of light that was coming our way? Okay, keep going.
You step out onto the powdery brown sand. The place is hot and tropical. Bulbous storm clouds hover in the distance. Lightning flashes, swiftly followed by large, dark blue raindrops. Moments later, you cross the circle of sand and stand in a tangled mass of jungle vegetation. We'll use the machetes, Flipto. But before the first slash of the machete is even completed, a scaly green vine encircles Flipto's arm. Other vines reach out, imprisoning your arms and legs. At that moment, a hairy beast, looking more like a bird than an ape, roars with anger. It stands before you, jaws snapping, then lunges toward you. You see this thing? It looks like the Sasquatch, but with a bird head.
I like the hair coming out of its crotch.
Yeah, exactly. It's
kind of weird.
Pretty fantastic.
All right. Convenient place to grow hair. Keep going.
The vine that holds
Someone's
Flipto...
been taking their Rex doll. Go for it.
The vine that holds Flipto seems to cringe.
That's why the side effects of Lexitol. Excessive pubic hair.
The vine seems to cringe similarly to the way Benjamin just did. This just keeps getting better. Okay, where was I? I need to wipe the tears out of my eyes. Let's find out where I am. Loosening its anaconda-like grip, it retreats quickly into the greenery. Watch it, Flipto! That bird ape is moving! I'll radio the droid. No time! We're sunk! Just then there's a sharp crashing sound, and the bird ape tumbles forward, hitting the soft ground. Its huge beak quivers. Its eyes rotate in astonishment. Turn to page 67.
All right.
From out of the jungle steps Colin. In his hand is an ancient relic of Earth civilization, a rifle. He smiles and moves toward you. Colin! I thought I was supposed to be saving you! Colin smiles and greets you. Then he shows the weapon in his hand with some pride. It's an old zoologist tool. Fires a tranquilizer. That creature will be fine in 5 or 10 minutes. But let's get out of here before it wakes up, so they can be nasty when provoked. Colin points back to the jungle from which he has emerged, shaking his head sorrowfully. We were a team of 11. 3 have survived. Our space pod is inactive, and we're unarmed. So, who do you think is doing this, and why, you ask? I think this could be one of the evil Power Master's bases, Colin answers. It's isolated, the vegetation provides great camouflage, and I just have a feeling, a strong feeling. You nod and consider Colin's idea. What should you do next? If you spend more time searching here, you might lose the trail of the evil Power Master in space. On the other hand, this could be a good place to start the search. It's close to follow-up and the mysterious light track. So we're on page 67.
All right, 67. What's the choices?
If you want to stay where you are and search, turn to page 122. If you want to go on to follow-up, turn to page 72.
Follow-up it is. We got to keep charging, right?
Seems like it.
All right, so follow-up, go.
Why would we stay here and search for what? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Because he talks like a California guy and he just doesn't know. I think he's got a bad vibe about this dude.
Tell ya.
72, is that what we said?
72. We haven't been to 72 either. All right.
You never have a chance to leave for follow-up.
No.
The bird ape that Colin felled in the jungle has roused itself, and the fellow creatures for revenge. They surround your spacecraft slowly, but surely their sharp beaks and teeth penetrate its metal skin. Colin is a good shot, but his ancient rifle is inadequate. You flee the spaceship. Together with your crew and Colin, you are marooned on this strange planet, left to survive as best you can. The end. What?
So
he said this thing will be out cold for 10, 15 minutes. And then I'm like,
woke right back
and then
up
we
'cause we made
said,
a wrong call.
all right, let's go. And then it woke up and ate us. And, ate our ship. And then left us there to live like Neanderthals.
Is there a happy decision from the very first time we've done this yet? Because we've explored every option.
What
right
was
now.
what was?
Go to 122. 122. We're over on time, but
We gotta end on something.
There's got to
better
be
than that.
some good ending here.
Man, that's nuts.
We've made one choice at the very beginning.
Colin describes what's been happening and why he believes it's the base of the evil Power Master. At first I thought it was just an illness taking them in. Now I'm convinced otherwise, though. Everything, people, machines, everything breaks down. First there's an eerie silence, then the breakdowns, then ghostly murmurings. It's gotta be the evil Power Master. It's just gotta be. It's like what he did to the people of Earth years ago. As Colin finishes speaking, a maniacal voice fills the air. Right you are! Now it's your turn! It's all over for you, for all of you! Long live evil! The end.
So, real quick.
Bro.
All right, go. And then there's skeleton. Okay, go back to page 13. I just want to show everyone this.
I'm shocked.
If
13.
If you choose option 24.
Yes, if we go to follow-up.
Then that's it.
There's no other win?
There's no other win.
Wow.
That is.
Did we
that
go?
Is game. No, we went 19.
So that's
if we would have made that very first choice.
To the void of Nairo?
That had been, all those are dead ones. Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Had to go to Void and Nitro. Could not go to the other place. Because not a single one of those endings were good.
That is unbelievable. How did... I feel so much better about our initial victory now.
I know, because you take one path, a million. I mean, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We had
other
8 deaths.
9 other deaths.
Wow.
Okay, 8 or 9 other deaths. Hold on. 1, 2. That was a dead end. 3, 4.
Still.
5. 6 deaths. 6 deaths.
We need to subtitle this episode like "Total Fail." Is something horrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Total fail.
Oh, this is
wow.
awful.
Total bust. Couldn't find one good ending.
I'm going to be thinking about
ending
this.
for us.
I'm going to be thinking about this all the way till next Saturday.
Morning.
Samoflange.